Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I'm joined by a resident from West New York, Gisela Ferrer, who is the founder of a new chapter of an environmental nonprofit group, which began back in the 1970s out in the Midwestern part of the United States called Wild Ones. Gisela, thank you for being with us here on Hudson TV. I appreciate it.
No, totally my pleasure. Thank you. Thank you for having me. Yeah.
I want to start this off by reading something from the Wild Ones website to give our viewers a little bit of a sense about what we're going to be talking about. It says Wild Ones promotes environmentally friendly, sound landscaping to preserve biodiversity through the preservation, restoration, and establishment of native plant communities. What exactly does that mean? What's the intent of the group?
Well, the intent of the group originally, and still is the same, is trying to make each space in our property as healthy as possible by using native plants in the landscaping. Over the last 50 years, we have seen the loss of, 40% of our bird population. We have seen a decline in the insect population. And what Wild One wants to do is help your average landowner or steward or municipalities, helping them decide which are the best plants for their ecoregion. And we help them along the way as as far as landscape ideas that we can provide them with.
So this new chapter basically encompasses 6 counties in the northern part of New Jersey, Hudson being one of them. What you were describing, Hudson County, obviously, well, northeastern New Jersey, the majority of which is very urbanized. So something like this is obviously very important to the surrounding communities.
It totally is. And when we started the chapter, well, we're still in the seedling stage. As we get more members, we will grow into a chapter. We're in the process now of becoming a chapter, but we're still in that process. So yes, I could have chosen any area in New Jersey. It was all available. There were three of us that were interested in, three New Jersey residents that were interested in starting these chapters to make a difference in our landscape. And I chose that region, and centrally Hudson County. I grew up in Hudson County. I worked in Hudson County. So this is where I would like to see the change happen. It benefits everyone. It benefits wildlife, and it benefits the humans in the city. The motto is helping the planet, 1 yard at a time. I like to say helping the planet one space at a time, because not everybody has a yard, but we all have a space, even if it's a little pot in your fire escape or in your rooftop, that we can plant native plants to make a difference. So it's going to be a little bit different because the land might be smaller, it might be on a rooftop, it might be in a balcony, but we can make that change and we can help the community. How can we do this? Well, using those native plants. Which are those native plants? When is it the best time to plant them? How do we care for them? Which native plants are totally much easier than your exotic plants or your invasive plants that we're bringing in. So that is what we want to do with the community. We want the community to know we're here. We want to help. We want to get our hands dirty, help you get your hands dirty. We plan to have some projects in the future. Planting, seedlings. How do we winterize seeds? The stratification of the seeds. We want to be available to the community to educate everyone on the process so that we can make an impact on climate change, on the wildlife population, and just making things more beautiful.
So this is something that can be done both on an individual basis, homeowners, renters in their apartments. You mentioned balconies, putting greenery on rooftops of new developments, on existing developments. Have you at this point reached out to individual municipalities to see if you can get them involved in starting community gardens or anything along those lines?
Well, we have reached out to West New York. We haven't heard back from them yet. I hope that we can, do something with them. There's a lot of, parks in West New York in particular. We are looking, we just had our board meeting, and we were looking to target certain, towns such as Jersey City, Hoboken, Weehawken. We're open right now to have any of the towns in Hudson County, to work with them to offer our experience and resources, and to do a demonstration garden. That is our goal right now. If we could have a space somewhere that we could do a demonstration garden, so that all the counties that we're involved with can come and see how it's done. How do we plant, how do we get rid of the lawn so that we could have native flowers? Because the lawn doesn't benefit anyone. It's not even native. So what can we plant instead? How can we do it? And then bringing in, the citizens so that they can learn and then follow through and share the knowledge and make those changes in their space.
So if someone is interested in learning more about Wild Ones and what your group is all about and what you're hoping to do, or if a municipality wants to get in touch with you or the group, what's the best way that they can do that?
The best way would be by email. My email is NJ, I'm sorry, Wild Ones, one word, it's Wild Ones, NJ Gateway
And
at gmail.com.
gmail.com. Well, Gisela, thank you very much for spending some time with us here on Hudson TV to talk about it. Anything to add more greenery to an urban area is only a positive thing.
It is. It totally is. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Nice meeting you.
Likewise.